Hello, and welcome to Metro Last Light. I'm Chance, also known as Moras, and today we're playing Metro Last Light. Metro Exodus is coming out in February, so it's like roughly like a month and a half away. So I figured record Metro Last Light. It's not going to be like before where I'm rushing to play Metro Last Light and record it. I'm just going to play it casually because I don't intend to be recording Metro Last Light day one, depending on my situation. Who knows? Got a lot of games in the backlog that I need to play, and yeah, I felt like playing Metro Last Light. I'm using a controller because if I remember correctly, for the when I was playing, okay, I have subtitles on. When I was playing Metro 2033, it was like really hard for me on PC, so I switched to controller. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna play with controller. So choose your playstyle. Survival with ammo and filters and short supply, deadly combat, more challenging stealth. Survival style offers player original survival-oriented experience of Metro 2033. The emphasis on resource management and tense content. And then Spartan's just guns and stuff. We're gonna do some survival. I'm gonna go for Ranger Hardcore because it's my way of playing this game.
The Dark Ones came much later, from the Garden's direction. The Dark Ones, huge, towering a full head over the highest man. Nightmarish creatures, creepy as a man turned inside out. Monsters born to destroy us. The word was they were incredibly strong and unnaturally evil. That with bare paws they could tear armed men apart. That's all lies. Truth is even scarier.
Yep. They can screw with your mind. Oh, usually they have like a little thing. So I just have to press A now.
Well, I used to live nearby. Before the war, up there. I was on the train when it happened. I tried calling my family, but couldn't get through. What the? What happened?
Okay, I'm in full control right now.
Shit! Shit!
Fuck.
Shit! What's going on here?
Imagine an enemy that makes you kill your own allies.
Artyom, wake up, Artyom. It's me, Khan.
Hey.
Nightmares, eh? No wonder, after all you've been through. Listen, I have incredible news. A couple of days ago, I was near the ruins of the Dark One's hive, and I saw one of them, still alive. I immediately set out to find you, as you were the one they tried to contact, before you launched the missile strike against them.
Khan, how the hell did you get here? Get out! Now!
Yes, Ullman, one moment. If a Dark One has survived, it is vital that you try to speak with it, Artyom. I realize that, as one of the Order now, you report to Miller. But we must persuade him to allow this mission.
Khan, I told you to get out! This is a classified base. You shouldn't even be here. I'll take you to Colonel Miller. Follow me, Artyom.
Get ready, Artyom. I'll be waiting at the exit.
Move it, you windbag.
I knew a smoker once. During the last year of his life, he had to eat, drink, and breathe through a tiny hole in his throat.
Classic lighter. All right. Okay. Can I not play some more? Okay, I can. Okay, so we're in D6. It's been refurbished.
Construction started in Stalin's time and went on until the USSR broke down. Привет, Artyom. Artyom was one of the men who found D6. They gave him a ranger's badge on the spot.
Yeah, it's nice for him. I had to spend 2 years as a cadet before they accepted me into the order.
Well, anyway, where were we?
And did D6 save them? No, they couldn't reach it in time. And here, he stood for 30 years until our guy stumbled on him. Everything inside was untouched.
It still feels like
Like finding buried treasure.
Oh, man, it's been a while. I remember playing this game for the first time and being so upset.
Look at those two rookies.
This is my favorite part, though. I already talked about how they changed Metro 2033 from Metro Last Light in my Metro 2033 playthrough.
I hear you're a ranger now, huh? We
Yeah.
must get a drink sometime to celebrate. For now, let's get you equipped. So, first things first. You're going to need a gas mask. You can't make a step on the surface without a gas mask. It's been 20 years and the radiation's still strong enough in some places to bore water. There are hot spots down here in the metro, too. Don't forget filters for the mask. Sure, it looks cool enough even without these, but they definitely make it better for your health. Now medkits. Well, what can I say? Anything you need for survival in a stylish orange case. Here's your advance salary for this month. Remember, your pay is in military-grade rounds. Sure, you can use them as usual ammo for some hefty extra damage, but saving them to buy guns, attachments, regular ammo and equipment from merchants anywhere in the metro seems like a smart move. Haha, alright. Now to the good stuff, huh? Let's get you some guns. Take the ones you want and try them out on my range.
Okay, so I'm playing hardcore mode. Means I got 2 guns instead of 3. So right up to the bat, we get access to a lot of guns. If I remember correctly, these 2 guns are DLC. Definitely this one. This one is a DLC gun. Yeah. So obviously we want a shambler with a silencer and a scope. You always need one of these. Now the tough part for me is we definitely need one of these guns. This gun's ridiculous because you just basically well, right now I don't have the attachment for it, but get a lot of ammo for it. So we'll get ourselves
Good hunting. Come visit us soon.
yeah, so I want a silencer so that I could take out lights and shit. Then I took the DLC gun because it's a DLC gun. Only takes a couple shots to take out a human. Very useful. Yeah, so
You're not to disclose the fact that D6 has been found to anyone in the metro.
The colonel says someone already spilled the beans. The stations are crawling with rumors. Each flight crazier than the last.
Sure, food for 10 million, super weapons, secret machinery. And others claim there's a radio down here powerful enough to contact the bunkers inside here, where the president and the government are holed up. Yeah, it's madness.
It's only been 20 years, by the way. Oh, well, now it's 21 years since the world ended.
No way, the base is clear. At least the part we're in. They've checked it.
Yesterday, the commander and I checked the doors. Lots of them are still sealed. Some are welded shut.
Miller's calling the group leaders in. There's going to be a big assembly.
Please, let me smoke, please.
I was on duty in the situation room yesterday, so I heard something. Seems like there's all kinds of things stirring up.
You're an expert on hell and its denizens? Blast.
Pay no attention to this clown, Alex. Open the gates.
Have you heard about Lesnitsky?
What are you talking about?
Check with the guards.
Being very silent because there's a lot of dialogue that's kind of important right now. A lot of exposition that we need to kind of know about, but not completely.
All right, let's go.
The tombs of ancient kings were filled with whatever they might need in the afterlife. Weapons, gold, chariots. They'd sacrifice their wives and slaves to serve their lords even in death. Reminds me of this bunker.
Cut that shit out.
The things in D6 are like what the Conqueror took with him beyond the grave. Gold steel, and wild steeds, and treasures untold. Of course, the Tomb Raiders would always die horribly, killed by demons or ghosts, or their own greed.
Khan, will you shut up or what? Hey, I heard that Lesnitsky did something. What happened?
Nobody knows. Lesnitsky was at the lab. When the next shift came, the door was open and the lab ransacked. Lesnitsky was gone.
Shit. So, what's inside?
Chemical weapons, maybe some other shit. That's all I heard.
God damn it. The Colonel's going to tear me a new one because of Lesnitsky. A red-hot poker right into my soul. If I still have one. All right, let's go. We might control D6, but it's like a damn city down here. All the bunkers, the nooks and crannies and exits. Still, a base the Order dreamed of finding.
Interesting, interesting.
They say Hansa is strengthening the sentry points along the
I know there's like
especially the ones
hidden
Anyone know what the buzz is about?
diary entries. Oh, there's only one.
Why the summons?
I'm trying to look for them. I don't remember
Kerman, take
at
these
all
guys to Miller. They've been summoned.
where they are.
All right, go on in. I'll wait here. When you've gone, I'll speak to Miller.
Alright, Khan.
The bombing of the Dark Ones may have been humanity's worst mistake. What if...
Oh yeah, by the way, the Dark Ones in this timeline were bombed, and I think in my timeline I saved them, but in the original timeline, the Dark Ones were bombed and all killed. They kind of take like certain canons for the games.
They meant us no harm.
'Cause that's what happened
but
in
we're
the
trying to
books.
communicate.
Is
Perhaps
R2
the
blows them up.
severe pain and loss of consciousness suffered in their presence just meant we were incompatible. Machines with different wiring. But somehow you, Artyom, have the common wire. The connection with the Dark Ones. Yes. People died at Exhibition, your home station. Hunter, the best of the Order, is most likely dead as well. And he taught you this. If we don't fight for our lives in this new world, we'll be devoured. It is the law of evolution. But I would argue, the old laws no longer apply.
In Metro 2034, Hunter's actually alive. I don't know if it's like the games will take that canon, because it's not relevant to this game.
And you, God,
But
you have something
it
to
is a thing that exists.
Yes, Colonel.
report? Let's keep it short then.
I located the surviving Dark One at the Gardens.
What? One of those things is still alive?
Luckily, yes.
Luckily. Come, this is utter madness. The Dark Ones were the greatest threat the Order's ever faced.
Colonel, just give me a chance. A single Dark One is no threat. Artyom has a gift. I believe he can establish contact with the creature. Let him come with me.
All right. Artyom, go with Khan to the gardens and locate the Dark One. I'll send a sniper along. My best. Anna,
Yes, sir.
Why would we need a sniper?
to eliminate the creature and finish the Order's job.
Miller, you can't! It's murder!
Restrain him!
You idiot! You're making the same mistake that...
We're done here.
Same mistake that
Escort
R2
Khan out
made.
of here.
Artyom! It's your last chance for forgiveness! For getting rid of the nightmares! Ah!
Forget about Khan. Looks like he got close. Too close to the creature and lost his mind. Look here, Artyom. Complete the mission and get back here quickly. A war is coming, and I'll need every ranger at his post. Now on your way.
So, what are you waiting for? Come along, Rabbit.
If I remember correctly, Anna is
If it's true
his
that the
daughter.
Dark Ones can sense you, maybe you could draw it out from hiding so Anna can have a clear shot. But do me a favor, huh? Don't let the Dark One get into your mind, or Anna will have 2 targets. Is that understood?
Kind of.
We now suspect Lesnitsky was a sleeper agent, but we haven't verified who's running him. Your job is to intercept him before he delivers the stolen container. Understood?
Yes, sir.
If Lesnitsky escapes with the container, the entire metro's at risk. So if you can't take him alive, you damn well better bring me his head.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
So the red stars and that entire line is the communist, the Reds. The R's is the Nazi party of the Reich. The blue is Polis, and I don't remember. I think the upside down spades are just like criminals. I don't remember if they're Hansa or not. I'm pretty sure the outer ring was Hansa. Like the entire outer ring was Hansa, but I'm not sure. Because it's been a while since I've read the books. Also, I have Metro 2035. I haven't started reading it yet. What does the diary say? Prologue. I must do what Hunter demanded of me, what Miller ordered me, and what Anna expects of me. I will prove to them all I deserve to be one of them. To be one of the Order's fighters, to dedicate my life to the protection of humanity, the protection of the Metro. This mission is a tailor-made for me. I'm the only one impervious to the influence of the Dark Ones. Perhaps I was born to rid humanity of one of them once and for all. Now I must step from fulfilling that. I'm one step from fulfilling that task. Why am I so uneasy? I'll read Sparta. Prologue. When I was asked how it all started, I always tell it began the day that I went to botanical gardens. We meaning you're truly and 2 of my friends, whose idea was to visit the abandoned station, who persuaded the others to go. I always tell them that I don't remember. I always lie. The safe lie. There's no way to ascertain from the truth. Both Vitali and Eugene are dead now. The massive airlock door shrugged and opened with a grinding sound. Opened a road to hell for us and a road into the Metro for the demons. But the fact it was all started that day when Mother said we should take a walk to the botanical gardens. And I will go there by Metro. I remember how we took a short escalator to the surface, how we exited a spacious glass pavilion and saw a street buried in green. I remember the small clouds moving across the limited sky and soft cool wind in my face. Mother brought me ice cream. That was the last time I tasted it. That day humanity was executed. The righteous and sinful were called and to rendered according to their deeds, and we hid from God's sight in the Metro, and we were saved from his wrath, and he apparently decided that flushing us out wasn't worth the trouble, and then he went about his business, or perhaps died. When we stayed on this used up and discarded earth and continued just going on with it, going nowhere. I remember so many unnecessary things, yet I don't remember the most important one, my mother's face. She died very soon after the war started. How I wish I recall her face, the way she looked at me, the way she whispered that I have nothing to fear. I'd sell my soul to recall that. Do any that day, anytime, and So basically, Artyom convinced his friends to go up to the surface. That's where he was marked by one of the Dark Ones. It's kind of like what they insinuate why he's immune to the Dark Ones is that he was actually marked by the Dark Ones when he was younger, and then developed like as a kid, and either because he was marked he's immune, or because he was marked he evolved to become immune. Who knows? But yeah, that's how that goes. It's actually in the books. And I remember playing Metro 2033 and never hearing that.
Making peace with the Dark Ones. I wish I had been up in that tower myself to see the missiles fall and watch them burn in their nests. Come on, Rabbit. Would you let those things into the Metro? Let them crawl into our brains so they could use us like animals. Maybe we could mate with them so the children could live on the surface and feed off the radiation. Shit. You don't shake hands with the devil.
Please step away from the edge of the platform. Train coming in.
Yeah, so
Alright.
the book mentions him going to the service and like getting marked by the Dark Ones. And in the game they never ever touch upon that. They just said, oh, Artyom's immune. No one really knows why. And in this game they actually show it. So a lot, like when I played it first time I ever played, before I read the book, I was like confused.
Just a year ago, I stood on top of the TV tower and saw missiles rain on the botanical gardens, turning the flesh into ashes, smelting metal and glass. Nobody and nothing could survive that inferno. Yet Khan did find a Dark One there. Now my mission is to find and eliminate it. To finish what I started.
Yep. We must kill the Dark Ones. Now I just need to remember how to play this game.
In the past, trains were ordinary things. But now, this monorail seems magic, doesn't it? Our kids won't know how to operate these things. And their kids will probably think this was built by the gods.
Alright, we've reached the station. This is part of the secret Metro 2 line. We haven't explored these tunnels. Can't spare the time or manpower. So don't wander off.
Yep. Metro 2. It's basically like was in the books it was a rumor that there was a second Metro that was built.
I'll try to put some juice on the system and get the lights on. Use your flashlights in the meantime.
Right. You ready? Let's move.
Don't remember how to use my interface.
Watch yourself. Doors are closing. Good luck.
Yeah. Did you and my father take the monorail when you went out to fire the missiles at the Dark One's nest? That's a good sign, Rabbit. Maybe we'll have luck with this mission too. Power's working. Open the gate. I'll cover the passage.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn on my flashlight. I don't know if I have access to it yet.
Great. You did fine after all.
Yeah, Anna's a real CNX2 to say. Because,
all clear. Move out.
because she doesn't believe you're worthy, despite the fact that you took on the Dark Ones with her father. With like you, Ullman, and her father.
The map shows a collector entry point ahead.
Pretty sure I should have my flashlight on.
Alright, there's a dead end on the left. Something along there. Stay sharp.
Messed up. Sometimes you have to question whether or not these bodies are from 20 years ago or if they're from,
Shit, that thing's fast.
from
I don't think we'll run into anything
the past 5 years. Because like they have like blood and
The
sinew,
ladder. It's just a little more walking.
which means like
Then we'll see if you're rabbit or man.
recent or not. It's the book. And a couple of shotgun shells, but we already got max ammo because when we collected the ammo from
Surface, put your mask on.
okay, so okay, I have to hold the wait. Okay, I figured it out. I have to hold left bumper.
Quit looking at my ass. It's way out of your reach, rabbit.
Yeah, Anna is just one of those characters that is obviously going to be a romance character for the main character, because we always see this in action movies where it's like, she playfully jokes around.
Give me a hand here.
And makes sexual innuendos about how she's so fucking hot, but it's completely out of the reach of the main character. Because that's how things go, right?
Let's go to the main entrance. There's a good shooting position there. I can cover a lot of territory. You're supposed to be immune to their... what? Influence? Oh, I don't have your gift. So hop along, rabbit. Head on in and look for the creature. I'm thinking that since the Dark Ones are so fond of you, it'll sense you, or smell you, or whatever the fuck they do, and come from hiding. Just try to stay in the open so I can cover you. We'll maintain radio contact. And if you have second thoughts, don't worry, I'll do it. Okay then, good luck.
Yeah, the Metro Last Light has a bunch of DLC levels, and one of them is actually playing as Anna. And it's kind of funny.
Position, I can see something still burning where the nest was. That's some fine wasteland. You guys sure did a good job here. It's strange. What could still be burning after all this time? I see some kind of movement. Get ready.
It's been a year.
Alright. I'm working on them. Those aren't dark ones. They're watchmen. That howl was bad luck. Get ready for more. Another 3. Let's do it. Look, there's more in the reach. Looks like we pretty much cleaned the place. How are you? Hey, you alright? Hey, Artyom, you're doing a decent job. Maybe you're more than a rabbit after all. Okay, go left. There's a way around. There's something at the edge of the crater. A tree blocking my view.
Yeah, so there's an achievement for defeating more of the enemies than Anna in that particular gunfight thing, and there's a an achievement on her side for defeating more than Artyom. And I don't know, I just found it kind of funny that they like
There it is. Looks small, but it's definitely a dark one.
have.
What's keeping you? Come on! Damn, fast. How did it do that? Circle it from the left. It's still there. Targeting. Wait, it should be here. Watching you. See it. You're going down, you little fucker. Leave after it, Artyom. There's no way around. Left. Right. It's right above you. Watch out. Down.
I'm obviously not gonna kill this thing. I'm trying to do the good guy ending. the canon ending where everyone dies. Oh, look at all those books. Yeah, those books are gone. Ah, shit. Hello.
Still warm. Guten Morgen.
Okay, so I got the achievement. Not a rabbit.
The creature I met in the burnt-out remains of the gardens looks like a dark one. And it was able to enter my mind, dragging the innermost out of me. But it was also just a baby. And I am sure that it recognized me and got scared. It also left me knocked out for some time. Just enough for me to get captured.
Alright, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you stick around for the next episode recording session thingy. And I shall see you then. Bye bye!